The Riot 522 crowd eagerly waits for the world champion of OCW. Their prayers have been answered. On the way down to the ring, the new OCW World Champion. And look at him sporting a brand new big gold belt. Obviously, the legendary Paul Pugh would put his own flair on the World Championship. That same championship that he won a short time ago at the Clash. Surprisingly enough, though, the main storyline in this one is not the World Heavyweight Championship. Instead, it is fame. As you see on Paul Pugh's knee pads there. As well as his tag team partner for tonight in the main event, Betterness. The real Betterness. The returning OCW Hall of Famer Tiberius Dupree. And as I mentioned at the Clash, Paul Pugh blowing everybody's minds by bringing Tiberius Dupree and Nate Ortiz out from the back, establishing both in-ring and locker room dominance. And what a way to start back on the regular televised schedule as two Hall of Famers, Paul Pugh and Tiberius Dupree, are going to be partners. Shocking. But their opponents are no throwaways. The recently established Inception, bringing forth two of the most dominant members in OCW. Former light heavyweight champion, former world heavyweight champion, Harvey Ocean H2O, joins his Inception brother, K. D'Angelo. And there's the man himself. The Inception looking to show fame. What for? Harvey Ocean's title run lasting just 4 weeks. Winning it at Devil's Night by pinning Paul Pugh, was the first man eliminated in the main event of the Clash. That elimination triple threat match for all the marbles. So now we've got Harvey Ocean, H2O, and K. D'Angelo ready to finally join forces in ring, taking on what is easily the most competitive team that they could have possibly been matched up for in their tag team debut. There is the bell. Ted is our official, and Tiberius Dupree wasting no time with a big elbow shot to the throat of Harvey Ocean. Enziguri from H2O. Quick counter. It's been a long time since we saw the Betterness in the ring. Almost a year ago, Tiberius Dupree faced off in one of the most incredible matches in OCW history at Riot 500. He makes his Riot return today against the man he lost the light heavyweight championship to in that same time frame. Oh my goodness! And before I could even complete my thought, Paul Pugh exerting himself by grabbing Harvey Ocean by the throat and taking advantage. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. All Katie Angelou can do is watch on right now. He's not the legal man. And we're going to get a bit of a Clash rematch, a bit of a Devil's Night rematch. H2O with a quick kick to the midsection, and he's going to retreat very quickly and bring on the beast that is Katie Angelou. Quick reversal there from Paul Pugh. Still got a pep in his step, even at his advanced age, we'll call it. Now just delivering kick after kick to Katie Angelou, finally bringing him down to the mat. And he's going to look to follow up quickly with a pinfall, trying to end this match quickly. Ted only gets to 1 before KD powers out. It's been a while since we saw KD in action as well. I believe the last time he was in a match, his Pride Championship match against Court Martial the night after anniversary. And he powers out of a reversal, just giving a shot that shatters the bones of Paul Pugh. But the GOAT is not shaken, flipping the giant Katie Angelou outside of the ring. And this is where things can quickly de-escalate. Paul Pugh going to exit the ring, try and gather himself. KD not happy with Ted. Quick shot to the temple. KD watches the drop kick. He's a Hall of Famer himself. He knows just what to expect. Paul Pugh trying to get away. Oh no, but he's going to take out the knee instead. Looked like KD had him dead to rights. And back into the ring comes the betterness, Tiberius Dupree. But KD's ready for him. A quick reversal. Right to the sidewalk slam. Oh, and now it's time for the ground and pound. That's a lot of man meat on top of you. Tiberius Dupree has been through a lot in his day, but Katie Angelou's as tough as they come. H2O pretty pleased with how his tag team partner has performed in the ring so far. The Betterness tried to go right back at him, but showing a little bit of ring rust now. We're going to get another big side slam, dropping the Betterness on that old creaky back of his. Paul Pugh wanted a tag. He's not going to get it. Instead, KD's going to stomp a mud hole into the shoulder of Dupree, go right for the pinfall, just a 2 count, and the Betterness kicks out. The match continues. KD not happy with Ted, telling him about it there. Exchanging words with Paul Pugh. And once again, another side slam. No, this time, the Betterness is ready for it. And now he's got the advantage. A lariat, bringing both men to the ground. But Tiberius Dupree still in control. Watch the drop kick, Katie Angelou. Fame gains control rather quickly. The quick turnaround from Tiberius Dupree. He's not washed up just yet. And he'll tag in his tag team partner, the World Heavyweight Champion, Paul Pugh. Katie Angelou's been in there for quite some time. I expect to see a tag from H2O relatively soon. But no, we're going to get right back to it. KD, not even fazed by the forearm of Paul Pugh. He's going to go right back at him. Blow for blow. Center of the ring, and a clothesline finally brings KD off of his feet. But he's right back to his feet. Now trying to chop down the tree is Paul Pugh. Doesn't work, though, and we get a big-time backbreaker, pendulum backbreaker, nearly tearing Paul Pugh in half. He's going to attempt to follow up on it. And will with a big spine buster. And now Paul Pugh's corpse separating Inception from one another. And eventually KD will get over to his tag team partner, and here comes H2O. Inception in control right now. We'll see if they can keep that control. Big shot to the head. He's just asking for it. But he baited Paul Pugh into it. Several kicks, finishing it off with a sweep. The Betterness begging, pleading for a tag. He wants another shot at H2O, but H2O's got different intentions in mind. Monkey flip. Down goes Paul Pugh. Sustained a little bit of damage since he was tagged in moments earlier. Trying to catch his breath on the apron is Paul Pugh. And it's been a very unnerving show, to say the least, for this Riot 522 crowd. With Fame making their control and their intentions known. Nobody knew really what to expect. H2O dragging his opponent Paul Pugh into the corner, and we're going to see some tag team action. Harvey Ocean going to the top rope. Hurricane right off the top, and it was caught by Katie Angelo. Big power bomb. And that is a move that will put away most mortals. But we know Paul Pugh is no mortal. Katie Angelo not finished yet. He's going to be bouncing off the ropes, and he explodes all of his running momentum onto the chest and shoulder of Paul Pugh. The champion is down. He may be out. We'll see if he is out here. We're going to get a pinfall. Nope, just a 1 count. Paul Pugh maybe just gathering his breath there while he's down on the mat. Veteranous Tiberius Dupree really wants into the ring. Paul Pugh he's not one to give in though. He's able to fight Katie Angelo off just long enough, and he takes him out of the ring with a clothesline. And then a springboard does not connect. But now both members of Fame on the outside. Both members of Inception on the inside. Heavy uppercut to the face of Katie Angelo, and now KD and Dupree are the legal men. More ground and pound from KD. Dupree hasn't been able to get his hands on H2O as of yet. Paul Pugh sustained a lot of damage in the early going. But now it's KD who is in full control. Finally, though, Tiberius Dupree able to bounce back, catching Katie Angelo with a drop kick. See if he's able to follow up. He does! Another rolling clothesline. Takes the big KD off of his feet. And now looking for the follow-up on the chop, and he gets a clothesline of his own, using his own momentum against him. Tiberius Dupree going downstairs, and this time he does get the chop. He's going for a second one. Multiple chops to the chest of Katie Angelo. He's been in there quite some time, and then the kick to the midsection. You got to imagine he's being worn out at this point. Oh, and Tiberius Dupree waving off his tag team partners, plead for a tag. He's more interested in competing himself. H2O catches him with a shot from the apron. I don't think he was ready for that. So Dupree going to turn back his focus to the legal man, Katie Angelo. Just a 1 count. It's been a brawl of sorts so far. This the first Riot since Fame made their intentions known. Big scoop slam, bringing Dupree to the mat. And finally, we may get to see Tiberius Dupree and H2O. No! H2O. Tiberius Dupree tags out at the last second, avoiding his former nemesis, Harvey Ocean. And now Harvey's going to take his frustrations out on Paul Pugh. Big shot to the head. Springboard kick to the face. He's going to follow it up with some stomps. No. Paul Pugh countering quickly. Headed straight for him, and he's going to toss his opponent into the corner, putting him in timeout. What's he got in store for us? A big German suplex! After the what looked like a roll-up pin, I think it caught us all off guard. H2O slammed down to the mat. So now it's Pugh and H2O once again. We're going to see another springboard. Pugh, he's still got some athleticism in those old bones. Didn't connect on that one, though. We're going to go off the ropes here. Oh, and a jack in the box! Pugh taking him down with a leg across the back of the head, driving the skull into the mat. Veteran is finally back to his feet. H2O has sustained the least amount of damage up to this point, but he was able to put H2O down there. Trying to take advantage of a flashback out of nowhere, and that's the veteran instinct of Paul Pugh. And Dupree with some arrogant. What? Yeah. So H2O kicking out at 2 after the veteran tactics of the legendary Tiberius Dupree. Harvey Ocean, the young punk, catches a drop kick to the chest. And now we finally get to see a bit of a rematch of a very long anticipated feud between Harvey Ocean and Tiberius Dupree. Harvey looking to put an exclamation point on his victory over Dupree. Tags in his partner, KD Angelo. We're going to see a little bit of more teamwork. Off the ropes we go. And KD delivering a elbow to the back of Betterness. Right back to his feet, though. Playing a little possum. Chopping down the tree that is KD Angelo. And now the ring belongs to Fame. KD back in the ring now. Russian leg sweep. The Betterness taking KD Angelo off of his feet. Looking to follow up with it. Big time elbow. Oh, he's going to go for another one. Give him a third elbow drop. And the legendary Tiberius Dupree going for the pinfall. Is that going to be enough? Here's the cover. 2. No, KD Angelo was able to power his way out. Going for another big sidewalk slam. And again, a textbook counter from the legend Tiberius Dupree. There it is! Dragon Shout! Driving him into the mat. Here's the cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, and Harvey Ocean able to break up the pinfall. That was certainly the end of the match. But Harvey Ocean not going to allow his teammate to be pinned. Here's the cover. Ocean not back in the ring this time, but KD Angelo had a little bit of time to recover. And Paul Pugh wasn't able to put him away. Oh, and Harvey Ocean taking a spear to the chest by the greatest of all time, Paul Pugh. Now KD back to his feet. No tag team partner to tag in. He's got Paul Pugh by the neck. And he's got some bad intentions of him on the ropes there. What's he have in store? Tossing Paul Pugh to the outside, and now Inception is in full control on the outside of the ring. KD Angelo is looking for an apron powerbomb, and he's going to get it straight to the back of Paul Pugh. That back has sustained a lot of damage in this match so far, and here comes Harvey Ocean. Inception going to go right back to work. Dupree and Paul Pugh not on the same page, and now Pugh is suffering the consequences. Eventually, though, here comes Dupree, but it might be too late. He's getting flanked from both sides in a reverse DDT. Fame is completely taken out of it. And Fame being blindsided by Inception. The two men that pride themselves on being wholesome favorites completely with dirty tactics. And finally, Paul Pugh able to muster up the strength and knock down H2O on the outside of the ring. Here comes the Betterness, and now the roles have been reversed, but here comes KD. After the odds were evened, Inception and Fame deciding to go at it once again in the ring. An absolute battle so far. H2O. Oh, he hangs Paul Pugh on the middle rope. Paul Pugh not going to tag in. Is he going to tag in? These two men looking for space, looking for room to work. H2O going to be driven into the corner, and we're going to see some tag team action. No. Paul Pugh kicked away, and now H2O going to retreat to his corner. And here comes KD Angelo. In return, Paul Pugh going to tag in the Betterness. And KD delivering a shot to the midsection, a little bit of a gut buster. KD in full control, but it's only because of the grimy, dirty tactics of the Inception on the outside of the ring. Just not what you would expect from a team that prides themselves on a wholesome nature, and shotgunning him. Just absolutely throwing the big man, hanging him on the middle ropes. Just a veteran savvy. That's got to be enough. Here's the cover. 2. No, Ted, you got to count faster than that. Just a 1 count. The Riot 522 main event. It's been a barn burner so far. Oh, we're going to have... What is this move? We're going to have a little bit of a roll-up here. Here's the cover. Crafty! K. D'Angelo! No, and he was able to power out. He did not skip leg day today. And now he's going vertical. Dropping the betterness with a suplex. Capping off the vertical suplex with a knee to the dome. Paul Pugh begging for a tag, asking for a tag. K. D'Angelo not going to honor that request. He's got Tiberius Dupree back to his feet. Dupree, he will tag in the world champion Paul Pugh. And now it's a bit of a 2-on-1 affair. Tiberius Dupree out of nowhere, catching him with a back elbow. And then the cap off from Paul Pugh with the double axe handle smash. That's just some of the things you learn when you're here for as long as Fame has been here. They're just great. They're just, you can't beat greatness at some point. Yeah, Paul Pugh has KD back to his feet. KD looks really woozy. Oh, but he's able to come back. Whipping Paul Pugh, sneaking up on him. Sunset flip! Another heady play by the veterans. Fame looking to pick up a win in their tag team debut, but no. K. D'Angelo again able to muster out. Belly to belly, no, he looked for the belly to belly, but the jawbreaker. Stomps do not connect. K. D'Angelo trying to go right back to work, not going to happen. Back elbow to Paul Pugh. K. D'Angelo looking for that F5. Not going to connect, and we're going to get the betterness back in the ring. Here's KD. Getting jaw broken again. Legends are going to be legends. Looking for the finish. Not going to happen. K. D'Angelo. He's got him where he wants him. He's got him in the black rack. This could be enough. Oh, and it looks like KD is the one that's gassed. Ran out of steam just when it seemed he had Tiberius Dupree right where he wanted him. He's going to tag in H2O, who's going to look to pick up the pieces. Harvey Ocean finally in the ring back with Tiberius Dupree, and he catches a knee to the back of his head. Hip toss counter. Dupree and H2O are the legal men. Off the middle rope. Off the middle rope comes H2O. And he caps off. Oh, the spear to Paul Pugh out of nowhere. What is this? Our camera is not... I'm not quite able to see what's happening in the ring. And I can't... And the cameras... I'm not sure what is going on right now. Please, yeah. No,